Hello everyone, welcome to my latest vlog. Today I'll be answering two of the most frequently asked questions from me. First, is China open for tourists? And second, is it safe to travel to China now? Having recently returned to China after being away for 2.5 years, I can assure you that the situation is much better now than it was before. And if you are preparing to travel to China soon, I have a few tips for you which I will be sharing at the end of this video. Let me first take you through my experience during the past few months. When I arrived in China last August, I had to undergo a 10-day quarantine in Guangzhou, followed by another 14 days of home quarantine in Beijing, as per the local government rules. Although it wasn't the most welcoming experience, since my purpose for the visit was to be with my husband, I didn't really mind. For the next few months, life was quite hectic due to China's zero COVID policy. We had to get tested for COVID-19 every few days and carry a green health code everywhere we went, not just in public places such as supermarkets and hospitals, but even to enter our own apartment complex, we had to scan the green code on the app. If the health code went amber, we were not allowed to enter anywhere. It was tough, but it was necessary for everyone's safety. We initially had to do the nucleic acid test every 3 days. Then in winter, as few COVID cases were being reported, we had to do the test every other day. And subsequently, it became a daily routine. During this time, there were many travel restrictions and we even had to undergo a lockdown. However, things changed for the better towards the beginning of January. The government decided to stop mandatory testing and green health code requirements overnight, and people were free to travel anywhere within the country. Even though the testing process was stopped, it was mandatory to wear masks in public places, especially in public transportation, until that rule was also lifted a couple of weeks ago. Now, with summer around the corner, traveling inside China is much more comfortable and enjoyable. Interstate travel and overseas travel are also fully open and tourists are gradually returning to China. So if you're still unsure whether it's safe to travel to China, let me tell you that now is the best time to visit this amazing country. If you are planning to visit China, here are some helpful tips to make your trip smoother. Mandarin is the primary language spoken in China, so it's best to have a translator app installed on your phone if you can't speak the language. I highly recommend the Baidu Translator app. For transportation, the Didi app is the best option to book a taxi. Remember, in China, people don't use cash at all nowadays. This doesn't mean that they totally refuse cash. The restaurants and taxis still accept cash, but WeChat Pay and Alipay are the preferred and the most convenient payment methods. When it comes to booking trains and hotels, the Ctrip app is the most reliable choice, but there are other apps available as well. In China, the subway lines are highly organized, making it the easiest and the most convenient mode of transportation for visiting tourist attractions. This is the same in cities like Beijing, Shanghai and Xi'an. You can use the Metroman app to plan your routes to the metro stations you want to visit. And one last thing, for navigation, I recommend you to have Baidu Maps. It has better coverage in China than any other navigation app. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any questions or doubts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.